Ron, don't be making
Robin,
faces.
you're live.
Okay.
We have to do that. Good morning, everyone. Let's call the Board of Public Works and Safety meeting to order. It is Monday, August 11th. We're running a couple minutes late, but we are now official and we are live. On what, YouTube? We're live on YouTube. We're so cool. All right, first item of old business is to approve the minutes from the Public Works and Safety meeting from July 23. We have a motion and a second. Any further conversation, changes? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we are to award the bid for the Y unit. And then
This is Jude's project, but Marcus is
I
covering
can
it.
cover it. So we
Okay.
had, as you recall, that special call meeting, open bids for, general services, plumbing, heating, and electric. A little bid for the first quarter was CHR Long Sun with a bid of $69,916. A little bid for package two, B&S plumbing and heating, with a little bit of $79,825. And a little bit for package number three was $173,000 from electric. So this project is a construction manager risk project, which is a little different than a lot of projects we see where we bid one package for one project and we have a general contractor carry the whole thing. In this case, the general contractor, Garmon breaks it up into packages with different entities that may specialize in the type of package with the goal of kind of getting lower prices and less markup. And they're ultimately the general contractor who's chosen on a quality basis. So these bids have been reviewed by Garmon and the city, and we would recommend approving them. To go with this is a packet from Garmon, which appears to be a contract that kind of pulls these prices in and then sets a guaranteed maximum price. So the other side of the construction manager risk is that you get a set guaranteed maximum prices for these. So there's a ceiling, and if four prices go above that, that would be the at-risk for the contractor rather than the city. Happy to answer any questions, but I don't know if I helped any.
you did, well, it helped. It might help them. I was there, so I'm more familiar with it. So do you have questions? It was just basically a bid opening, like that you've seen us do during our meetings. That's what we did.
It's just good to know that if it goes over, it's the contractor that takes it. Okay.
Yeah, so that contract sets the guaranteed maximum prices for these items. And yeah, there's no price. You're not gonna go.
And why won't get.
Nope.
That's good.
That's the beauty of the construction manager risk project, is that there's a little bit of risk shared there.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to award the bid package. Do we want me to write all, say all that, Robin, or you got it? John? All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Motion carries. Any other old business coming before the board? Hearing none, we'll move on to new business. The first item is a request for handicap parking at 69 Home Avenue. Is there anyone here to speak on that? I will tell you, I know Mary and I drove by this home. This did not have a favorable recommendation from the engineer's office. However, I've been by there, Mary's been by there. The garage door is wider than the driveway. So when he's explaining to us through his application that with using a walker and going to physical therapy, he doesn't have enough space in his driveway. After going by there and reviewing the property, I would tend to agree with that. There's not much there were not many cars. They don't actually, the only car on the street that day was, I think, his car. I would assume it was his, parked right in front of his house. So, I would recommend that we move forward with going with approving the handicap park.
Move to approve.
Second. Nice question.
You sure can.
So does the city maintain a list of all handicap parks?
We do.
You do? And when do you realize when one is being given back? Do they pay a fee every
They
year?
pay fees, so they pay.
So if you don't get paid, it's gone.
And then
When
each
you go
year
back
is
and remove the
$25.
signage or.
Right, so you let
So
them
there's
know,
a process.
there is a process for removal, yes.
I asked that before, I just wanted.
No.
See if the rules have changed.
Yeah.
So we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? No, you're fine. Questions, comments? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. And Robin, you'll reach out to them. Next, we have student authorization. We have a motion. Good. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have a request from the Terre Haute Brew Company to close Swan Street from 8th to South 8th to South 9th on October 4th at 8 a.m. until October 5th at 8 a.m. during the Overlanders Oktoberfest. Is that coming back? Is there anyone here to speak on that? Well, hello.
John,
How are you?
good. So we have, the Overlanders are, and we're not 100% with them yet. We have another meeting to make to see, because, you know, they kind of wanted it at their place too. But either way, we're gonna have an Oktoberfest at our place. So basically what we're going to do is shut down Swan, which is kind of the side street there off of 9th, between us and the Legion, from 8th to 9th, from 8th Street to 9th Street, so that we can set up a stage out there and have a band. So we're gonna have like basically just bands all day long, kind of like what the Overlanders does. But I don't think that they're actually gonna do it at all. If they don't do it with us, I think they're just not gonna do it on the fest at all. So we're really trying to push to get them to join us. I mean, I think it would be beneficial for both of us, but that part's still up in the air. But we are gonna hopefully have an Oktoberfest if this motion gets passed.
So is October 4th a Friday? That's a Friday, right? So Hannick is the only, have you let Hannick know? or-
Not yet, we wanted to talk to, I've not done this before, so I wanted to talk with you guys first and see what that process is.
Will it interfere with the parking at the, what's the lodge across the street? Legion?
They have.
They have access from Poplar.
Okay.
So Hannick would.
Hannick's the only one really.
Yeah, and if it's a Friday night, but I would say, Robin, do we need to get Hannick's approval?
I would think as long as you notify them, we should be okay.
So we'll have a contingent on
Yeah, I
Hannick
think we'll
approval.
not having an issue. If they have an issue, you can just have them contact me.
Is the street closing at Friday at 8 a.m.? They work Friday. Yeah, I was gonna say, they probably work Friday.
But the event would be on Friday?
So the event, make sure I'm giving you the right information. Actually, the 4th is Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was like, oh, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll roll with it for right now. But yeah, it is on a Saturday, so we would need to shut down Saturday morning to Sunday
Okay.
morning.
that makes more sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You can still notify them and let them know
Yeah.
you're doing it, but.
yeah, we've done it before and they didn't care. We
Yeah.
usually just, we'll bring some beer over there for them. You know, they're good with it.
They can be easily bought.
Okay, so do we have a motion?
Move to approve, yes.
And the second.
All right, so we have a motion and a second. Make sure you let Hannick know, and all those in favor signify by saying aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have a request from to close 14th Street from Wabash Avenue North to the alley behind the Zonka Irish Pub on October 10th at 6 a.m. to October 11th at 6 p.m. Now, I will tell you, I had to look at, I was like, is the homecoming this early this year? It is. I was like, wait a minute, what are they doing? So, hi. Hello. This is, how many years have you been doing this?
Well, the corner there, I've been up there 40 years, but they closed the street for about 20.
Yeah. So, we do have a positive recommendation from the street department and from engineering. Any questions for Sandy?
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other questions, comments? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Motion carries. There you go. Easy peasy. Next, we have a request from the Chamber of Commerce to close Wabash Avenue from 5th Street to 9th Street on October 24th from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. during the Haunted Oak Halloween event. Is there anyone here this week? All right.
This is just the annual Haunted Boat Downtown Trick or Treating event. It brings about 2,000 to 4,000 people downtown, and we have vendors set up all along Wabash.
What day is it?
October 24th, it's a Friday, and we have already communicated with Reverse to describe a plan so that their business clients, yes, can get through the drive-through.
Be nice if right behind you.
Yeah, I know. He's one I got my email, you can confirm.
We do have a favorable recommendation from engineering and from the street department. This has turned out to be a fantastic event. Mhm. And the police and fire and everybody are now involved, so we've got a lot of security there, so. All right. We have a motion and a second. Any further conversation or discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, signify by saying aye. Motion carries. There you go. Thank you. You're welcome. Payroll? We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Next, we have claims. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Next, we have a request for proposal for the East Side Development Planning Study. Is there anyone here to speak on that?
That's me. Good morning. The city received the $665,000 grant for the installation readiness grant by Department of Defense, Office of Local Defense, Community Local Cooperation, OLCC. And I want board's request to advertise this RFP to hire the consultant to do the study with the Holman Field Air National Guard Base and the airport and the city, east side of the town. The scope of the study is transportation, utilities, stormwater, water, life safety, to, I think, see the feasibility study and how we can develop. I will give you the print of the RFP. The timeline is more like 18 months.
So this is just the request for proposal. You don't have to request it. You've seen it in.
So the decision won't be made for 18 months, you say, or?
No, the project itself is 18 months.
Okay.
Once we advertise it, I think I'll have to, let's see how many RFPs we receive and then RFP review process. But it's a federal dollar, so we're
Right,
just working.
yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, we have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right. Hi, Robin. Okay. Any further questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor of the request for proposal for the East Side Development Plan Study, signify by saying aye. Motion carries. Next, we have a request to close the alleyway next to 119 South 7th Street on Monday, August 19th.
The correct date is the 29th. I verified that, but she had the 29th up top and the 19th down here, so it is the 29th.
Got it. Do we need to go back then?
No, I have not received a recommendation from street yet, this is kind of a last minute thing, so I will verify with them on day to verify. But it is the 29th. And then you can find it, they're fine, date doesn't matter to them, actually, it doesn't matter to the street department.
Okay. So the date, the correct date is the 29th. Any questions from the board, from the public? Motion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Motion carries. Next, we have a request from Indiana State University to close Eagle Street from North 8th Street to North 9th Street on August 22nd from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Is there anyone here to speak on that?
I do not think she was gonna attend the meeting.
Okay. This is they do every year, right? Or no?
I believe they have done it before, this is the new person requesting.
Gotcha.
So it's a little confusing, that's kind of late.
But we do have a favorable recommendation from engineering.
And I will notify streets.
Any questions from the board?
There is, it looks like it's the.
It's an annual street fair at the Charles E. Brown Cultural Center.
Okay. Got it. Move to approve.
We have a motion and a second. Any further conversation? Hearing none, all those in favor, signify by saying aye. Motion carries. Robin, what else you got for us?
I have a request for the closing for the TC West Variety Store. He's done this several years. It's South 14th Street from Deming to Oak, is that correct? And Crawford Street from 13th and a half to Gilbert.
We do have a favorable recommendation from engineering.
And streets will be notified here.
Okay, and this was for August 30th.
Yes, August 30th, yeah.
We have a motion
Second.
and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. What else you got for
We
us?
have one more from Marcus.
And so I'm bringing you the cover sheet to sign for the overpass project at the 13th Ninth Avenue. We continue to progress on this project, sorry, it's getting a little confusing. Right now, we're looking for a bid date of August of next year. And this is just a step along the way so we can kind of finish the plan set and get it moving. Any questions?
So what are we approving? Just a plan or what you're submitting to
It's
propose?
really just, I guess it is approving the project, again, it's been approved many times over. But what we have is the cover sheet for signatures, letting, I guess I don't know what the official action is, but, putting your signature on the cover sheet would be putting your approval on the project.
That's right, that NDOT just needs that for their checklist, basically to see that the appropriate board has approved the scope of the project.
Gotcha, okay.
I'm happy to answer any questions about the project you may have. It's a big project. We got I don't remember now, it's been a long time. So back in 2018, we got a $13.52 million grant for this overpass. Obviously, COVID happened since then, we had some price increases and some slowdowns that came with it. We worked really hard with NDOT, the local tracks program, and we're still sitting at an 80-20 match on this, even though our original grant of 13.52 puts it, 50%. So, and that's what puts us as a good team. The project still continues to move, and it's a great project. It's gonna provide safe movement, open the tracks, great separated crossing, access to the hospital, access for schools, for moving people, and we're excited to get it happen.
What's the estimated completion of the project?
Honestly, I don't know if we're that far yet, because we're still waiting to find out what utility relocation time will be.
And you're just,
Well, I would
are you thinking 5 years,
Mine,
or
oh
are you
no,
thinking?
it shouldn't be that far. This is an estimate. On TV now, so yeah, I'll leave it with the disclaimer. If it bids in August, I would foresee probably till June or July of the following year for utility relocations. And then you're gonna start to see the project take shape, and I would say probably 2 years out from there. So if it bids in 26, or 28 or 20, late 28, 29, I would close it, is my guess.
That's supposed to be 5 years.
I've been working on
We're
it.
leaning heavy on 5 years.
I've been working on it since 2018.
There you go.
So I guess time flies when
Really,
No, but we're,
it's where the
we're
trains
sitting in good shape. We're
intersect.
continuing to
They
property
It's
acquisition.
highly congested.
And we had some holdups at the federal level as far as environmental document approvals. Which caused those for a little while. So we finally got that, and we're ready to.
So the action, Robin, is just, the board needs to approve us signing
Signing
this.
yeah, because in law, they'll want to know what date we approve the signature of the
Approving projects.
official, I'm just doing project cover sheet. You think that's,
I don't know.
I
I
don't
need,
know.
if anything, do they need to approve the project to sign the cover sheet?
What's the actual motion? Are we just approving? Approving the cover sheet, there you go.
Motion to approve the cover sheet.
There you go. We have a motion and a
It's a
second
first
to approve the
reading.
cover sheet.
Yeah, I will want to know what day of the meeting, I want it on the meeting.
We got on tape.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Motion carries. What else you got, Robin?
I'm done.
You're done? All right, then I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
So, second.
All those in favor? Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, and that and the cover sheet.
Thank you for coming.